I remember so specifically the day I wrote the song to Psalm 19, and it was my wife and I used to live out in the countryside, just outside of Winnipeg, because that's where I'm from, Winnipeg, Canada. And every day, my wife's a teacher, and my kids went to school, so they'd always vacate the house at about 7 o'clock in the morning. And so I'd get up and I'd eat breakfast with them, and then go to the door and watch them as they drove away, and pretend to look forlorn. And then as soon as they round the corner, I'd go leaping naked through the house, because you can, right? So and this one particular morning, I remember it was just a great morning, and it looked like it was going to be a good sunrise, and because the sun was, it was winter, and the sun was rising fairly late, and so I just grabbed my Bible. I don't want to give the impression I'm more devout than I am, but I do read it from time to time, and I had it with me, and it had flopped over my lap, and I sat down next to the east window and just waited for the sun to come up. And then sure enough, you see this little diamond on the horizon, and it eventually started to make its way across the sky, as suns seem to do, and fairly consistently. And that's what struck me, was the faithfulness of the whole movement. And I just remember just being, I don't know why I had never thought of it before, but this has been happening day after day for quite some time. And it struck me at how faithful and reliable that was, and how beautiful it was. And then I looked down, and in my lap, the Bible had fallen open to Psalm 19, where it relates the law of the Lord to the Son. And I was I'm from Baptist stock. We don't usually think of the law in warm, fuzzy terms, right? Like, law it's punitive. It's a measuring stick to find people lacking, and then you hit them, right? So that's what laws are for. I mean, that's what I kind of grew up thinking, But apparently, according to this one, the law of the Lord is more like the sun.
It's instruction.
Than the measuring stick. Yeah. And then I started wondering what that sun does, and how the earth is different during the daytime as compared to night. Not at all. It's the same place. Just in the daytime, you can see it, right? And a cliff edge, which would bring terror in a pitch black night, brings awe and wonder in the light of day, right? So at nighttime, you'd be afraid to move forward if you knew it was there. In the light, you can walk right up to the edge, right? And instead of going, oh no, you're kind of going, Selah, right? So it's so I don't know, it got me. So the song came. The sun comes about with the force and the strength, bursting out from the ground like a hound to the race. It's the same every day after day, unto ages unending. And I believe there's more to this than we're getting. It again rose today, as I've come to expect, like a bridegroom awakes to his honeymoon bed, and the one that he loves, the object of all he can offer. And I believe there's something good here to ponder. The law of the Lord is right, a blazing light, ever making wise the simple. The wisdom of God is whole, restoring the soul and the honor of his people. What can gold mean to my heart, when much sweeter fare by far is the counsel of the Holy One, my rock and my Redeemer and my God, my God. The heavens proclaim what I'm trying to say, night after night and day after day. There's no time, there's no place, no speech where the truth is suspending. And I believe there's more to this than we're getting. The law of the Lord is right, a blazing light, ever making wise the simple. The wisdom of God is whole, restoring the soul and the honor of his people. What can gold mean to my heart, when much sweeter fare by far is the counsel of the Holy One, my rock and my Redeemer and my God, my God. May the words of my mouth and the thoughts of my heart be pleasing to you, be pleasing to you,